Over the last couple of days, what I've been doing is absorbing all the information that Mr. Mufareh gave us on the global webinar that he did just a few days ago. I'm Mike Ellis, by the way. And it really was extraordinary. I've listened to a lot of people do their videos online. I've heard from a lot of people. And I know there are a million questions out there that need to be answered, and they will be. But today, it really isn't that hard. We need to follow the directions from Mr. Mufareh in order to have the ability to get into the big, beautiful, bold new business. It is as simple as that. And I want to go over that process very, very quickly, and then I want to talk about the company and why you're doing this. Very simple. The OAS back office, Mr. Mufareh is going to put up a application, a questionnaire that we all have to go in and answer it. Once we do that, the company is going to qualify each and every one of us. If we qualify, then we will get a KYC to fill out, know your customer, and from there we'll migrate over into the new platform, which is Victory with Ash. It is the tunnel we have to go through. Mr. Mufareh is the key. He's going to qualify everybody. If you qualify, you will go through that tunnel and you will end up in Victory for Ash. I'll talk about that in just a second. This is not hard stuff, guys. If you're just honest, clean, and ethical, go in, fill the application out. You don't have to worry about anything. Mr. Mufareh knows who we are. He knows our heart. He knows where we're going and why we're going there. And you don't have to worry about qualification unless you've done something very, very unethical, and then chances are you won't make it. This is not a right. It is not a privilege. You're not entitled to go to the next phase. You're just absolutely not. And if Mr. Mufareh sees something that disqualifies you, you're out. You won't get into it. Again, you don't need to worry about that if you've been honest, clean, and ethical. Really is that simple. So go on back in the OAS office, check your OAS office. In the next few days, that application is going to be there. Go through the process, go through that tunnel, and then get on the platform with Mr. Mufareh, Victory with Ash. And from there, it gets really, really exciting. Now, there aren't any questions about the going through the process of getting onto Victory with Ash. It's not a big deal. You just go and you do it. Once you get over on that platform, yeah, I know there are a million questions. And what I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks is answering a lot of those questions. But I want to talk about what we have going over to Victory with Ash. Mr. Mufareh talked about in the global webinar, he talked about what was going to be there and the value that was going to be there. And he said there was going to be a whole marketing educational form that we can go in and go through. Guys, this is a doctorate on marketing online. Mr. Mufareh is so good at what he does. What he's going to be sharing with us is just going to blow you away. Why is he doing this? He's doing this to prepare you as we move into the big, bold, beautiful new business. That's what he's doing. I can't wait to get into Victory with Ash, that platform, and start to go through the process of learning everything that he's putting out for us. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there that are going, I understand that. I know there's great value there, and I'll go through this stuff. But I'm not a marketer. I can't do this stuff. It's just not going to help me in any way. And I want you to keep in the back of your mind that Mr. Mufareh has told us the technology that's coming, it is above market value. It is superior in my mind. It's just off the chart. But at that same time, the technology that he's going to be introducing to us that we can use, his grandmother can do it. So it's very, very difficult technology, but it's very, very simple for the user, you and I. So how do we come in? How do we use these tools? How do we take it forward into the big, bold, beautiful new business? And how do we make it work for us? That's one of the reasons I'm here. Now, I believe Mr. Mufareh is going to explain all of that as we come into Victory with Ash. I don't think it's going to be a problem for anybody. But as we come into Victory with Ash, and I'm really excited about this, guys, just to come in and absorb that information and then talk to you about it explain to you how it's going to work for you, how your business moving forward is just going to be phenomenal, giving you a way forward to develop an income online, take care of those financial needs, and in time be in a place where finances is just irrelevant. That's where we're going. Now, the questions that are out there, and I've heard a lot of them, I've explained a lot of it. The questions that are out there, and I know there are just tons and tons of questions. Mr. Mufareh is going to answer a lot of those as we go into Victory for Ash, that platform. He really is. And then he'll answer a lot more as we go into the big, bold, beautiful new business. He absolutely will do that. But as we move forward, and you listen to some of my videos, what I want you to do, and I haven't done this before, I didn't think it was necessary, but it is necessary now. There are a lot of questions out there that need to be answered. What I want you to do, rather than just go down to the description area or the comment area and leave a thank you, good job, whatever, even if it's a negative, you stink, whatever it is, instead of just thanking me for whatever, if you have a question, put it down there. If you put it down there, I will answer it. And if it's a big enough question, I'll actually do a video on it. Now, as we get into the new platform, Victory with Ash, and we're starting to look at the different sections of his marketing education, I'm going to talk about all of that stuff, guys. And I'm going to talk about how it affects you and how you can use it, period. There aren't going to be any questions. There's not going to be any guesswork. And by the time we go over into the big, bold, beautiful new business, you're going to know exactly what you need to do. That's what this period is for. It's an educational period. It's a qualifying period. It's an educational period. It's getting you over into the new platform, Victory with Ash, before we go into the big, bold, beautiful new business. Sorry about that. I get excited about this. This is a really, really important time. It's a time that we're moving forward. There are no questions here. There's no ambiguity here. We are moving forward. And Mr. Mufareh has to use this process to go into the big, bold, beautiful new business. He has to do that. And it's funny, Dan and I, before the webinar, the 27th, Dan and I talked about this. It's exactly what we thought would happen. Mr. Mufareh would come out with a new platform, offer something free. Now, we thought we didn't know what he was going to offer. What he offered was way more exciting than what Dan and I thought he was going to do. But that's what we thought he was going to do. Come in, offer something free, get everybody over into that new platform before we go into the next business. He has to do that. He has to qualify everybody. He has to do that because of his legal team, because of the way things have to be structured in order for everything to be honest, clean, and ethical. That's what we all want. So we're in a really, really good place right now. Come on in, do the application. It's just not that hard. You don't have to think about much. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. Do the application, get qualified, do the KYC, come on over into Victory with Ash. From there, we are going to rock your boat. I can guarantee it, absolutely guarantee it. And we're going to show you exactly what you need to do in order to develop an online business, 100%. And then build from there to get to that place where you don't worry about finances. So that's it for today, guys. Just a very, very quick video. This is where we're at. If you have questions, leave them down below. I will do a video on them. If it takes a response longer than a sentence or two, I'll do a video about it. And the thing about that, if you have the question, there are thousands of people within our ecosystem that has the same questions. So don't be afraid to ask a question. If you do, I'll come on. Maybe Dan and I will come on together, answer the question. We're going to get you in a position where you are going to win. That's where we all want to be. So that's it for today, guys. Have a great week, great weekend, and we'll absolutely see you on the inside. Take care. Bye.